Well, this weekend I'm up Mount Carroll, and it's another fantastic day. We had another very brief shower, but we've had a very wet week. But our weekend's just come absolutely great. So I'm up here staying at the hut for the next just tonight really. Walked up Saturday, walking back out Sunday, and we're looking out across Harper's Pass on Otira gorge behind us there. This week I've taken mostly videos of us calf disbudding. So calf disbudding is where we remove horn buds from the calves, and that stops them growing horns, mostly for safety reasons, so that they don't hurt other cows or almost more importantly the farm workers. So it just makes them a lot more manageable and a lot less dangerous. So that's why I take the horn buds out. Yeah, have a look. So this video was actually recorded quite a few weeks ago really. This was at the end of September, start of October, and it was when we had actually some good weather actually happening, because it's been absolutely wet since then. Millions of calves. So what we do is we sedate down all our calves. So every calf gets a shot of oxalizine 2%, which is an alpha 2 drug, alpha 2 agonist, and this makes the calves go sleepy and they're sedated. And what I'm doing is I'm just going around localing all the calves ready for disbudding, and we're using the drug lidocaine as a local block. And what I'm aiming for is this nerve, the corneal nerve, which runs just underneath the zygomatic arch and a little ridge just behind the eye, between the eye socket and the horn bud. And so I'm feeling for that ridge, and I pop the needle in perpendicular, give it a squirt, and then re-point it up towards the horn bud. And each squirt gives them 1 mil, so we get 2 mils of local on each side. So it works entirely like you are at a dentist, where it numbs the entire area around that horn bud, so it won't be able to feel a thing. We've got a team of us today. We've got Ros, who's doing Covaxin, which is a vaccine for clostridial diseases, and this is me just finishing the job off. And this protects for the 10 types of clostridial diseases, and clostridial diseases are found in the environment, so they're not really transmittable, and it includes diseases a bit like tetanus and other diseases which you probably hear of. We've also got Sal with us, who's a final year vet student at Massey University in New Zealand, in the North Island, and she came to see practice with us for 2 weeks. So what Sal's doing is she's just clipping the heads, and basically just clipping the heads removes excess fur, so when we come to burn off the buds, it doesn't make the burner all sticky, and it also makes the burning process a lot quicker, so we don't have to go through all that hair. There's quite a few different types of burners on the market. You can use gas powered ones, or actually just heat them up in a blowtorch, but we use electrical ones, hence the sound of a generator going in the background and the extension cord. And the heater heats up to about 600 degrees at the end of the pointer, so it is actually very hot. And what Ros is doing is she's just working her way around the horn bud, and this cauterizes as it goes, so there's no blood at all, and we just burn down and we scoop out all of the horn bud, including all the growth cells at the bottom. So once we take out the whole lot, there's really no way of the horn does actually grow back. So Ros is a bit of a pro at it, and she's got it down to a very quick T, and she does the job pretty quickly. The calves are sedated, so they're not under a general anaesthetic. So you've probably seen in a few shots a few of them walking around a bit drunk, which is what they can do. They can also give themselves frights and whatnot and stand up, but they will also react a lot to pain. So if you don't actually local them, there'd be no way for you to actually do this without actually wrestling with calves. So the fact that Ros isn't getting a response at all from the calves does show that the local block is working really well. And this is just a sped up bit to show you yeah, how the team sort of works in a conveyor belt sort of system. It flows pretty well and pretty nicely. We also give calves a non-steroidal anti-inflammatory and painkiller injection. Mostly we give them one which lasts for 72 hours. So this makes them feel better. It's pain relief, and it also improves their appetite, so you don't get a growth rate check. While we're there, we do also check on them. So this one had swollen joints, so we were looking to see if it had any pus or joint fluid in that swelling. And as you can see there's a lot of pus actually in that joint. Unfortunately, with this amount of pus, it's not a great prognosis, because you can get a lot of changes with that joint and that cartilage, and it generally won't grow very well, and the animal may be lame for the rest of its time. Now we're back at the mountains and enjoying a bit of snow. This is really the last snow dump of the year, but it has been a very mild winter overall.
Thanks for watching, guys. It's a rather chilly Sunday morning now, and we're just on our way back down to the car park. And yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time, and stay safe and stay happy. Cheers. Definitely a toilet with one of the best views.
I could use one chance to see this all again. Yeah, one chance to pretend before it starts again. I could use one chance, and I will